On a somewhat overcast day in Rosario, Lionel Messi, just 10 years old, stood in front of the mirror, reaching up to touch the ceiling, but his hand couldn't quite reach. He sighed and turned to Tofu, Messi's imaginary dog, who always sat beside him in moments of sadness, and asked, "Why don't I grow taller like the other kids on the team?" Tofu looked him straight in the eyes and gently replied, "Not everyone who grows becomes great, Lionel." At training with Newell's Old Boys, Messi was the fastest player, the smartest, and the one who scored the most goals. But one day, he began to feel a sharp pain in his leg while running. And the harder he pushed himself, the more his body seemed to say, "I can't go on." He told Jorge, his father, who always carried his children's worries deep in his heart, "Dad, I feel like I'm getting weaker." Jorge noticed Messi had grown thinner than before and tired far more quickly, so he decided to take him to the doctor. In a small clinic, amid the scent of antiseptics and old photographs hanging on the walls, the doctor said, after running tests, "Lionel has a growth hormone deficiency, which means his body isn't growing like other boys his age." Jorge felt the ground shake beneath his feet. "But Messi?" He looked the doctor in the eye and asked in a trembling voice, "Does that mean I won't be able to play football anymore?" The doctor smiled and said, "No, but you'll need special treatment. And it's very expensive." Back home, Jorge and Celia, Messi's mother, who always hugged him tight whenever he felt weak, stayed up late into the night. The treatment cost $900 a month, more than George's entire monthly salary. With tears in her eyes, Celia whispered, "I won't let my son give up on his dream, even if I have to sell everything we own." And Jorge, usually a quiet man, but with a heart burning inside, made his decision. "We'll find a way." That night, in his bed, Messi cried for the first time since he'd learned the word football. But Tofu, Messi's imaginary dog, hopped down from the windowsill, sat beside him, and said softly, "Anyone who truly loves a dream pays any price to reach it." In the days that followed, Messi started taking daily injections, tiny syringes that brought sharp pain. He'd cry out, but quickly muffled the sound so his mother wouldn't worry. And every time he gave himself the shot, he'd whisper, "All this pain will one day become a goal." Despite the pain, despite the fear, despite his small frame, Messi never stopped. He kept playing for Newell's, kept scoring goals, until the press began writing about him, a boy with a small body and the heart of a lion. The little lesson: greater than sometimes the dearest dreams, greater than are bought with tears, and with our loved ones' belief that we truly deserve them.